Uh, this is my first YouTube video. Well, I guess it's totally unscripted, no teleprompter, and obviously from a guy who's using English as a second language. What's the problem today? Well, some old dude, you know, the guy with the E equal mc square, his name was Albert Einstein. He said the insanity, it's doing the same thing over and over again and you expect different results. So what actually, to be more and more specific, it's, guess what, elections, right? Today is November the 5th, so just remember the 5th of November, the day before elections. So what do we have here? Well, it's called Obamny. And if you go on Google and just type in Obamny, hit images, you're gonna find what I'm talking about. Right? I like this one. So what choice do you have? Most of the people would say there is no choice. Well, actually, most of the people don't want to do anything about it. Right, so actually the thing is, you have to go and vote. What to vote for when you only have these two guys, right? Well, guess what? These two guys are here because they're frauding us, defrauding us. The base model for their behavior, it's the common cuckoo, which is formerly European cuckoo. It's a bird. What's so specific about this bird? It's actually the behavior. Right? The behavior for this, it's very interesting. What it says here, the common cuckoo, it's a bird parasite. It lays the eggs in the nest of other birds. At the appropriate moment, the hen cuckoo flies down to the host nest, pushes one egg out, lays one egg and flies off. The whole process takes about 10 seconds. A female may visit up to 50 nests during the breeding season. Okay, so what's about that? The chicks. What the chicks are doing? They hatches after 11-13 days. And then it methodically evicts all the host's progenies from the host nests. It is much larger bird than the hosts and needs to monopolize the food supplies by the parents. The chick will roll the other eggs out of the nest by pushing them with its back over the edge. And it hatches before the other birds, push all the other chicks, and guess what? Most of the time it actually grows bigger than the parent. These are the guys that we vote for. I mean, they push out all the decent people that can actually do something for us. They push them out of elections and we feed them. Most of the people vote with Obama because they hate Romney, or they vote Romney because they hate Obama and they want to choose the lesser evil. The thing is, actually, you don't have to choose the lesser evil. You know, when you go to a test, most of the time you're going to find on the paper the third or the fourth option which says none of the above. This is actually what we have to do. Vote none of the above. Unfortunately, you don't find it on the paper ballot. So what actually stops us to make a square over there, put a check mark and say none of the above, or just stamp randomly the entire paper, including the candidates and the parties and everything? What's the result, you will ask? Well, the result is that vote, that ballot is going to be annulled. And they're counted. And them are counted. Okay? So what's going to happen when you find an election where 20, 30, 40, 50% of the population purposely they annul their ballots? Well, that counts as a vote to kick them out and bring new people. Okay? I waited until the last day because I just wanted to prevent them taking measures against this type of action against them. So they have a very strong advantage because some states they use electronic voting, but there are also a lot of states that use paper ballots. And including electronic voting, electronic ballots actually can, because it's very easy to just go over there and make sure the vote is going to be annulled. There are so many ways to make that option, and at the end it doesn't matter if it's electronically or on a paper, you can have your ballot annulled. And my target here are the listeners that they don't want to vote either of the candidates, and the people going for the third parties candidates, and people that most of the time they don't go to elections, and that leave the morons and the sheeples, which are the people sheep, whatever you want to call them, and most of the time they choose someone who's going to do wrong for us. And also my target is the alternate media, and I'm going to start with the guy that I consider the king. And obviously as a king they always have people criticizing him for true reason or not. It's not my problem. And this is the Texan guy who's having, I don't know, a league of his own. And his last video was pick your poison. Well, guess what? Don't pick any of this poison. Just reject it. He's my target. Hopefully I'm gonna catch his attention, or one of his guys' attention, and maybe he's gonna jump on the bandwagon. And I don't know. Take my idea and enhance it and then present it to his listeners. Other guy is this guy. His name is Adam Kokesh. And oh, wait a minute. This is not Adam Kokesh. Or he was. At least he looks like. Kidding. This is Adam Kokesh. Adam versus the man. So this guy also is having a lot of audience, mainly into libertarians, and he's quite active, prolific. Hopefully he's gonna be able to help me somehow here, or maybe a person that actually it's even without doing too much is doing a lot. It's called, I don't know, Amy2X. Amy2X. It's someone who actually takes most of the interesting videos on the net and reposts them. So it's very interesting to subscribe to this person. Someone else would be the guy that I call, he's very, very colorful. I like him. It's Antonello. This Italian dude, he's also very articulate, and I like him. Maybe he's gonna catch it. Or the homeless dude with a computer and a very high IQ. I like Change the Channel very much. Maybe this guy is gonna jump to. And why I'm presenting this list actually is because I hope they're gonna understand better what they're trying to do, and they use their capacity to be leaders of opinion, and they're gonna create a big momentum. Even if it's in the last day before election, they can create a momentum and promote my idea. Freedom Informant Network, maybe it's easy for you to find it. They are also very articulate, very intelligent, and hopefully they're also helpful. This guy, it's quite colorful. He is very controversial. Unfortunately, I cannot contact them directly. They don't have a way to, this is my direct line, call me, talk to me. And I just try to present you all of them. Maybe they can actually help make your mind, you know, go and choose none of the above. Russia today may be helpful. My co-Canadian, an extremely intelligent dude and also incredibly bold. He's from the same neck of the woods like I am, and maybe I try to convince him to promote in the last minute. Go, have your ballot annulled, and go for none of the above. Rangers, the Health Rangers channel, it's one of the Alex Jones guys. He's probably independent and he's very articulate. I'm right behind any of his ideas regarding good healthy habits and eating, and probably he would be very interested in stopping the guys who's they poison us with crappy food. And one of the last and also the most important, it's the guy that it's a very good voice for We Are Change. And actually this is the reason why I'm posting this video. They create a video who says make a YouTube video. This is what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to convince at least them to continue my work. So yeah, another good guy. Fortunately he's dead, but he was a good example. Mohandas Kamchat Gandhi, some Indian dude that actually forced an empire to rebrand itself, and one of his good quotes was, "Be the change you want to see in others." So change your habit. Don't go and vote for the lesser evil. Go voting, because most of you people don't want to go vote, and you leave the other individual to choose your destiny. Someone would ask, cui bono? To whose benefit? As a benefit to whom? It's a Latin term for I don't know, jurisprudence or something like that. And actually it's very important to clarify what's my reason for doing this. I'm Canadian, and I'm expressing an opinion about an American election that's going to influence my Canadian life a lot, and not only Canadians but all of the world. Since America is the leader, I guess we all have a word to say here, and if United States can become again a beacon of light, why not? To whose benefit? As a benefit to whom? Chi bono? Well, I have a 4-year-old daughter. At least benefit to them, if not to us. If the world is not going to change overnight, maybe until they're going to become grown-ups, it's going to change, and they're going to ask, what did you do for me, mommy or daddy? Well, we stopped the system that is treating us as meaningless individuals, so that's what I did to you, for you. If it works, if not, we'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye.